Hey guys, so today I want to make a quick little video here where I will be going over the browser in the Galaxy S4 versus the browser in the iPhone 5 with the iOS 7, because that browser has been updated. So we'll be looking at the stock browser on both these two smartphones. So of course on Samsung's, on the Galaxy S4 we do have Samsung's own browser. Of course we can also download other browsers, but that's also one thing that we can do in the App Store, I'm pretty sure. So let's fire up Safari here in the internet browser here on my Galaxy S4. So we'll be firing up a website here called GSM Arena. And the first thing that we can see here is that the Safari browser has been revamped here with a feature that I've been waiting for so long, and that is that they have such a beautiful interface at the top. So you can see that they only have one clean one bar here. They don't have any messy stuff. You don't want to have any mess up here when you want to surf something. You just tap on that. Beautiful layout here, and then you have your keyboard over here, and then you can tap on console here. So use a very beautiful update, very clean. You can immediately see what website you're on, and it's just nice. They have the reload button, and reload button is actually a feature that most people would use. So I don't see anything wrong with that. You can see a nice loading bar there as well. At the bottom here, we do have the back keys at the bottom here, and I do like that because up here you want to type, you don't want to have any mess, you want to see the full website and stuff. So you have the back keys down here, and then you do have the button here when you want to share the website. You have those full options here: message, mail, Twitter, Facebook, or add it as a bookmark, copy it, add it to the home screen, print it, whatever. So those are features over there. And then they have a quick section here for bookmarks, and bookmarks is also a feature that you will use. you will use it probably. Majority of people probably will use it sometime. And then we do have the tab section. They also have a private, cool private window here. Let's see here. Keep all. Are we in private mode? Yeah, you can see that we are in private mode right now. When the browser turns like dark, it's like secret and stuff. But the private mode is like a mode, I'm pretty sure, which won't save any history. It won't save any history when you're browsing. If you're going for porn or something, I'm not sure, you don't want to save any history, then that's pretty nice. And also, I mean, this must be one of the best tab system ever. You have this kind of cool cover flow effect, no lag or anything. It just looks extremely good, and when you pop up a new page here, also extremely good. Let's see, you can quickly swipe there to remove a page. So that is the UI, that's the new updated UI. Let's compare it against the Samsung UI here. So the first thing that of course we do notice with the Samsung device is that it has a bigger display. The display isn't as bright though in the browser, because this is a LCD display. It seems to be performing better with white color, but it's more colorful in a way, even though both these are very similar in colorfulness. But if you take a look here at the UI, we can see that first thing, as I said there, more screen space here. You don't have anything at the bottom. At the top here, we do have everything stuffed in there. Everything that we actually do get on the iPhone browser, but in one way I kind of like it. Where you can see here up here at the top, it doesn't look that as good with www. Very small, very small place here for typing stuff. It's not a big deal though. It's not a big deal, but in general, I mean, nah. Definitely think that most people will appreciate the UI on top of there. So let's take a look at these buttons also. We have the back keys, forward and the back keys. What else do we have? Well, we have the tab system here, which is pretty horrible in terms of its graphics. I mean, look at this. It doesn't look super good. It looks pretty messed up. It feels a little bit slow when you open it up. And it looks like an Android 2.3 or something. Looks really horrible. Samsung definitely needs to do something about that. And then we do have our bookmarks here, so you can add your bookmarks and all of those things. So that is the UI that we do get on top of this. Now, speaking about the features here, of course we do have a menu button. We do have some more settings. that we can go and check out inside of the Galaxy S4. If you tap on the menu button down here, we can see that we do get some other things here that we don't probably get on the iPhone, like find on page if you want to find a specific text. You have a brightness slider here also inside of the browser if you want to customize that. But overall, you get kind of the same features. I mean, incognito mode, that's the same as like private mode here on the Safari browser. Save pages and all of those things, of course we can do that. Maybe history, that you can't display the history. Maybe you can. Maybe you can display history some way on the Safari browser, but I can't find that. What else do we have here? Of course, we do have, when we go down, let's see here, we have a quick access here to the settings, to the browser settings, just by going there. Of course, on the iPhone, we do need to go out, and then we do need to go to that settings app, and then we do need to scroll down until we find Safari over here. And in here, we do have some things that we can actually customize. But in general, you do want to be able to probably launch it quicker here on the browser here on the Galaxy S4 device. Also, you have the desktop view here, which is pretty nice if you have a big display phone. We have heard this rumor that Apple will release an iPhone with a big display, like 5-inch maybe even. That's going to be sick. Maybe even a cheaper phone, but desktop view is pretty good actually. When you always want to, if you always want to launch a desktop website that you see usually on a computer, I do like that. I always use it. I don't like the mobile view of website, but hey, some people do enjoy that. Of course, that is totally fine. Also, of course, we do have the feature in the Galaxy S4 here that we can have two apps open up at the same time, which is pretty cool actually, that you can have that. So you can have the browser up here and maybe YouTube up here. And also, of course, when we talk about the smoothness and everything, you most of the time probably not going to notice that of a big deal, big difference. You can see here also when we scroll up and down, it's quicker actually on the Galaxy S4, which I do like because I can just with one swipe go from the top to the bottom. It's going to be a super big deal, probably not. Maybe if you read forums a lot and you want to go up and down very quick, then that could be a little thing. But then of course there's a lot of apps for forum. You can also see here when we're loading, we shouldn't really see that of a difference here. Oh cool, you have a cool like reading mode here if you just want to see the text and the pictures. Extremely nice UI and design layout here. Let's see, maybe, yeah, we also do have the reading mode here as well. Oh, nice. So you have a cool reading mode here as well. You can change the text size. In general, both seems to be working there very good. Let's load up this picture. And we can also take a little bit of a look here at the displays, which Apple definitely has improved the iPhone 5 display compared to earlier iPhones, the iPhone 4 and the 4S, in terms of the vibrant of the colors. Definitely looks way more vibrant here than on earlier iPhones, so definitely something that we do enjoy. And then also when we fire up the tab section here, we can see that it just looks so much better here on the iPhone and in terms of its smoothness. Of course, if you want a cool experience like that on the S4, you can download the Chrome Beta browser. That's the browser that I usually use, and that's like a killer browser. So if you want to swipe to remove anything, we can do that on both devices. There we go. And then also, of course, you do get some pretty cool features inside of the S4 that you can scroll with your hand up and down. Let's see, do I have enabled smart scroll? So you can also scroll with your head, with your eyes when you're looking at the display. Just like this. Let's see if I can look at it. Did I enable it? Smart scroll, okay. Smart scroll is a feature where you look at the phone and then once it turns green, you can scroll with your head usually once you get used to it. but of course it would take some time to get used to. And then also one of the cool features is that if you hover over the sensor, you can scroll up and down. And this is also one thing that works perfectly once you learn exactly how it works. Okay, there we go. So, but the cool feature inside of the S4 that I do enjoy a lot, maybe I don't use it that much, but I can definitely see how some people might see it as useful, and that is Air View. So you don't even have to touch the display, and you can zoom in automatically just by going over the screen here. So I think it's insanely awesome. Let's say you have your phone on the table, you're in school, you don't want to see anyone see you playing with your phone, you can't read the text, you can easily just hover on top of the display and you can read the text. Or you zoom in on a picture or anything like that. So this is just a quick little look here at the both browsers here. Both have very similar features and functions, and of course there are a ton of other apps you can get for both phones if you don't like these stock browsers. But quick little look here. Hopefully you did enjoy this video, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Yeah, peace.